I have multiple companies, but right now, my clothing line is one of the things I'm pushing, and one of our first products is Nest Culture print socks. So I want you to look at that. You know, has a lot of
so we got socks here.
Nest Culture.
Now,
print
what are
socks.
these symbols on the socks?
Okay, some of them my daughter made. Some of them are actual symbols. So I want you to look at yours while I look at mine. Okay, the M. Have you seen that M before?
The N?
M.
M. The one with the lines through the equal lines?
Yes.
So everyone can see, and maybe they can't see, but there's an M with lines through it.
Have you ever seen that M?
I have not. No, I have not seen this M.
You're a fucking liar, and I call you Booey Babo, or some of that other shit.
Fuck?
Yeah, motherfucker, you're a fucking liar.
I've never seen an M with an equal sign through it before.
So you never played Monopoly, you little bastard.
Yeah. But I don't remember it. No, I have.
There's a dick in your. There's a dick in your. I just mind fucked you.
Shut the fuck up. I still don't remember it from Monopoly. We have to get a fucking Monopoly board in here and verify. Actually, matter of fact, I'm going to look this up on the internet right now and see if the internet... Monopoly M.
Look it up. Look it up.
I can't spell Monopoly, though.
Yes.
What is the Monopoly M symbol called? I bet they'll show it.
What is it called? What the fuck? Who cares?
Oh!
Boom!
Okay.
Okay.
There it is. He wasn't lying. Okay, I believe you.
So,
okay, so it's from Monopoly.
You know the C is the cent sign. The S is the dollar sign. Y is the yen. B is Bitcoin. What's another one that's real? The L is a pound sign, which is some European money. The E is a euro, which is European money.
But I do recognize that one now that you say it.
The T is Turkish money. It's Turkish. The R.
So is this? Are you saying every letter of the alphabet is money in the Nest culture?
No. Some of them were created for the brand.
Okay.
But a lot of them, to have that notoriety and to make the brand look more international, are actual currency symbols. Like the N is the Israeli money. I can't think of the name of it right now, but the F is an actual currency sign. The G is a variation of a currency sign. It's like the Kruzik or something like that, but we adjusted it a little bit because it's a C with an R, and we kind of curved it a little bit to where it looked more like a G than a C and an R. You know? And then the A, just putting out some variations. The A and the V. The V is basically the A upside down, and it has the degree sign in the middle of it with kind of the pyramid shape, without the bottom. The O was something similar to a currency sign, but not exactly like that. The U is actually an accent style of sign, but it was just putting like I said, a lot of variations. And my daughter made these signs, like the A, the V, the H, the I, the J.
Oh, right on.
My daughter actually drew these. Pencil drew these, and then we had them digitally created into a font. And then I took that font that my daughter made, and I had somebody digitally produce, and I made this Nest Culture print.
Well, that's really fucking cool, man. I'm glad to hear you guys are doing some dope shit with the symbol. You got your daughter's involved. She's designing the symbols. You're getting them printed. Now you had hoodies. You got socks. You got any other apparels?
I'm working on some shirts because one of the main things I want to do is that Nest Culture, our mantra, our motto is do it for the culture. So our thing, our angle is to always make sure that the money that we're getting is circulating back into the culture. And the culture it's not black, it's not Mexican, it's not white, it's the culture. And the culture is the people. So all the people that are supporting Nest Culture, we want to give them ways to where they're benefiting from the fact that they're supporting Nest Culture. And something as simple as, when a designer makes a design for Nest Culture, I plan on paying that designer a royalty for life for everything that is sold with their design on it.
Nice.
And I don't know any other companies doing that, but I feel like
that's the way to do it.
With the proper margins, it only makes sense to feed back into the people who have made things that are the highest sellers. if they made something and it sold, 100,000 units from me, I would love for them to at least get $100,000, a dollar off of each unit. And like I said, I'm not selling things for $2 or $3. These socks alone cost $20, and it's because of my costs and other things, put into it, shipping and XYZ, right? So it's like, why wouldn't I want to at least give back into my designers? Because if you think these companies that make t-shirts and socks and shit aren't making like 300, 400%, I'm not making those margins because I'm not producing at that quantity that they are. I don't have the production that they have. But these people are literally paying maybe like a t-shirt may cost me, I'm gonna just put it out there. A t-shirt might cost me like, $7 to $10, right?
Yeah.
A t-shirt probably cost them like $2. But Nike is selling it to you for $30. That's like what? Almost 1,000% margins on that.
Yeah.
But you can't give your designers, you sign, the designers have to be paid just for the design, and once they're paid for the design, they have to be shoved off to the side and not be compensated for making you a design that made you hundreds, if not millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
They can't get $1 on that?
That's that's really how it should be, the model that you're trying to do, because it's like, and especially, with video, this is kind of a thing sometimes you encounter, not so much anymore like the working for exposure thing, but I know a lot of like graphic designers and, logo designers, things like that, encounter this a lot, the kind of, we're going to really like lowball you and like not give you fucking shit because you're getting exposure, or they try to screw. That's one thing, is working for exposure, or just one of these one-off deals where here's something that we're going to be mass producing, and
we'll pay you this for the work, and then
and
after
you're getting that one contract and that's it. But that's not how it should be. If the talent of their design sells really well, it seems like an obvious thing that they should get that royalty.
Yeah, and that's one thing I want to change in the market, and that's why I want to really transition my LLC to a B Corp once we grow and get big enough to where we're actually setting ourselves up to be part of the ecosystem of our culture, because ness is the action behind anything that you do, You could be great, but do you show your greatness? You could be black, but do you show blackness? And then culture is the people. So Ness culture actually means action of the people. So we're people about action. And I think this action makes sense. I can lose 10% of my profit margins, 5% of my profit margins to make sure that somebody that makes me something, that makes me $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, is getting a sliver of that, at least. Mm-hmm. It just seems
a relative sliver, percentage something.
Yeah, it seems respectable, like doesn't that make sense? Like, hey man, I got an idea. I want you to make this design, and we're gonna put it on shirts. Oh my God, the design is amazing. We put it out. Oh my God, the consumers thinks that it's amazing, but I only said that I was gonna give you $10,000 for this. So now here's your $10,000. Oh my God, we made $7.8 million off of this design that you made, but we paid you. We paid you $10,000.
Yeah, your job's done. You're happy with it, right?
Yeah. And like I said, obviously, as a company, we need to make money. So when I start making these contracts, whatever cost that you charge me as the initial, because I'm going to still pay you for your actual designs. I need to recoup that first from the sales, and then once I recoup that initial cost of your design work, every dollar, every penny after that is what you get your royalty percentage on. And that's how I want to build it. Yeah, I want to build it like that, and then I even want to get like some younger kids, some of their work on shirts, or their ideals on shirts, and then they get that royalty. Kids who are like into like drawing, like they're young, they've never taken a class, but they like to draw. They like to make things. Okay, make me something. Okay, we can digitize this, and then the cost of digitization, and they may not have charged me for it because they're just kids making stuff. I'll just factor out the fact that I had to have somebody digitize it, or maybe like I say, kids are freaking bright, so maybe he already had it digitized. and he gets it to me, immediately start getting paid because he just, I like it. I like the design. We're gonna put it on shirts. Every shirt that sells, you get a percentage. Send it off.
Boom.
I'm gonna pay you probably monthly or quarterly. That's how I want to set it up.
Dude, this fucking